I didn't think that day would come. I've taken a big break from the game. The performance issues were really getting to me. The frame rate drops, the netcode. But since I last played, there's been a lot of big updates, and on my new PC, the game runs really well. On low settings, it doesn't run particularly well on high settings still, but when you put it all on low, as you can see here, it doesn't look pretty running at 1080p, but I've got Fraps open in the top left hand corner there, and you can see the frame rate. And 120, 130, sometimes 140 FPS consistently is so important in a competitive game on PC, especially something like PUBG when most people that are playing it are super duper tryhards. And it's made a massive improvement to my enjoyment of the game. So for me, this is great because it means that I'll be creating content on PUBG again and enjoying a more serious tactical battle royale game. I kind of wish that I could run it at higher settings though, but all very low gets you the most frame rate, you're going to play better, the aim is going to feel more consistent, less input lag, clearer, easier to see people. So I'm going to be playing the game on very low settings to enjoy it at the moment. So that's a great thing for me, but I'm very lucky in that being a content creator, people like Intel, Asus, Nvidia and Corsair send me the top spec hardware so I can build a PC that can kind of brute force its way through PUBG and get me a decent frame rate. But for a lot of people who have medium to high spec systems, the game still doesn't run very well. So I'm hoping that this is a sign of the times and the PUBG guys really are focusing now on optimizing the FPS and the netcode, because it is just so damn important in a competitive shooter. So off to a good start. When I installed PUBG on the new PC, I wasn't very optimistic, but I played a few games and I was like, okay, it does run better and it feels better and it's much more fun to play when you're not constantly battling with FPS drops and your mouse feeling awful. So definitely going to be more content for PUBG on the channel again. I'm enjoying playing it, as I said. And the game that you're seeing here, unfortunately I wasn't recording it locally, I was just testing out the FPS like I said. But luckily PUBG has a replay tool and that allowed me to lock that replay in so I could record it at a later date and do this commentary on top. So that's why it looks a bit weird, the movement, and also the fact that you can see other people on the minimap and this weird bar at the bottom. It's not cheats, I promise, it's a replay. So it's going alright so far. I think that's my third kill. Obviously that guy was gearing up to shoot at someone, so come around the corner, I did spot him there. I'm just keeping a wide berth. I'm going to use this blue farming thing. What is that? Someone in the comments must know what type of machinery that is. Are there any farmers that watch my content? Probably not. Let me know if you're a farmer down in the comments below. Farmers represent. I kind of wish though that on the replay feature it had a way of just showing what the game looked like. If you could have the inventory of the person come up, or when they were using a bandage, or the kill notification, because that doesn't seem to be an option unless I just missed it, but this will do. I think you guys can tell what's going on. The dude here is just running to the house and he's not making a noise. Although I do like this new map, Sanhok. I still like to call it Savage. I think Sanhok's a terrible name. But there you go. That's what the devs went with. There are so many of these houses with multiple windows and doors. And sometimes, especially in the mid-game, they just get so campy. People just love to chill in these houses, and obviously when you're stood still, you don't make any noise whatsoever, so anyone that's running outside or they're going to come up to the windows and try and jump in or open a door, they're just so obvious, and you're at such an advantage if you're just holding a position like this because you know everything that's going on around you, and you'll see exactly what I mean in just a few seconds. And it does make me wonder, is there an argument for adding a silent step in this game, like a key you could hold where you made zero noise, like when you walk in Counter-Strike? I know you can hold control in this game to walk very slowly, but it does still make a noise. Be interesting to see if that was ever added. We'll see. But these guys next to me getting a fight. I'm going to capitalise on that. Wait for my opening. There's one. And there's two. Kind of just picking up the pieces there. Obviously the guy in the building there had either forgotten about me or thought that I'd moved on or just didn't care, but patience paid off. If you waited long enough, there's going to be some kind of opportunity presented to you, whether that's a person running by or, like you saw there, someone getting in a gunfight. So I'm just checking if it's okay to move out here. Spotted someone up at the facility, couple of tags. Because I've got that suppressor on the SKS, he just didn't know where I was. And there we finish him off with a shot to the back. Unfortunately, he didn't locate me, so that made it quite easy for me. Spot a dude right on the brow of the hill there. I didn't want to pursue that though because the circle is moving in and I've got to get to the next zone. Just check that he's not looking at me because there's not much cover here as I move towards this weird structure. And surveying everything. Just in here. Did I see someone move there? I think I did see someone on the brow of the hill. Yeah, there we go. Moved away behind the tree. Gunfight up on the hill there. One of those players was taken out. Boosting up. Drinking my magazine. Must be a bug with the spectator tool. And there I spot the movement. I think I pinged him with a headshot straight away there, so I know one more shot will do the trick. And he goes down. I felt confident there because I've got the suppressor on. I know there's no one on my left apart from over the brow of the hill, so I took that opportunity. Moved into the warehouse, and this is the next circle. Just holding control, trying to make as less noise as possible. Got to pick up the pace here though because of the circle moving in. I don't really have any information right now either. I've got no idea where the rest of the people are, although you can see them on the minimap. I couldn't when I was playing the game. So I'm just going to chill here and go prone and wait and see if there's any type of movement. I can't hear any footsteps near me. Grenade goes off, and I think that came from inside the warehouse. Well, I assumed that it did. But I think in actual fact it came from up the hill and it was someone just grenading that side of the rock because they thought that someone was there. But I'm being a snake in the grass here. Trying to just keep my wits about me, always looking around. Because I know that up there, by that tree and that rock, if anyone were to peek that, I'd be a very easy kill. So just making sure that we're always looking up there, looking back. Scanning the area. I know that sooner or later I'm going to see someone because the circle's pushing. People are going to have to move. But I'm just being patient again. Waiting. Keeping a low profile. The zone slowly creeps in. But I'm okay. Is there anyone up there? Did I see some movement there? Peaks. I do get the kill. That's kill number 8. It's a 1v1. And I'm healing up here. And I just didn't see this guy at all. Did you see him? Watch the video back. You can see him just creep down the rock. When I was playing the game, he just seemed to blend in so well. And I watched the replay back. And I was like, damn, how did he do that? But fair play, there we go. He got the W. Second place though with 8 kills. I felt like that was a decent game to put up, so I'm glad that you were there to witness it. And you know, I'm just over the moon that I've got good FPS because I actually want to play the game again, and I'm looking forward to making more videos on it. Now, wrapping things up for today, as I said, being a content creator does have its perks, and hardware manufacturers, publishers like to send you stuff. And Nvidia recently surprised me by sending me a PUBG loot crate, which is just awesome. It's very big, it looks authentic, and it's just kind of cool to have something like this. So a big thanks to the guys at Nvidia for sending that over. I was thinking about maybe turning it into something like a coffee table and having it in my office, so if you've got any ideas, then let me know what to do with it. And it wouldn't be a loot drop without looking what's inside. And inside was a Asus Strix GTX 1070 Ti, which is a very nice graphics card, some postcards with some screenshots from PUBG, and a fetching Nvidia PUBG bag, which I'm sure I will take on my travels to Gamescom, which I'm very much looking forward to. Coming up soon, lots of good games there. I'll be capturing and recording more BF5, maybe some World War III game, maybe Anthem if we're lucky, who knows. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of cool announcements and gameplay on offer there. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.